special 6-man tag team challenge match scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. The first team, weighing a collective 604 pounds. They are the SCW Tag Team Champions, Chris Steeler, Anthony Michael, the Just Us League, with First Class Justin Adams. They are Wrestling's Reason. And their opponents. First, from Kenilworth, New Jersey, 149 pounds, Vi Daniel.
Days on fire, the sky is bleeding above me, and I am blessed.
And his partner from Pompton Lakes, New Jersey, 195 pounds, pretty boy, TIK Thompson.
One on one wild, girls be looking like they had fly. I pick to the beat, walking down the street, I'm a new freak, yeah. This is how I roll, animal print pants out control. It's Red Bull with the big ass bra, and like Bruce Lee, I got the clout, yeah. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that.
And the final member of the team,
Not anymore.
from Staten Island, New York, the toughest man ever to wear a dress. Give it up for Big Vito!
I'm shaking in the groupies like Congo, man. I'm shaking the city like cake. Haters blue in the face like Congo. I ain't drinking the cakes in this plate. I'm taking the game, the game's mine. Y'all witness the change, it's my time. Yeah, I'm new to the game, but y'all might wanna say you whack raps, they like say the time. I can dance on it, I don't two-step. Y'all looking at something like a two-step. A girl told me that a man that can dance, but I can possibly get down with the two in his pants. Yeah, I'm a lady, let me see you vibrate. And when it's over, you ain't gonna need your back. Cause I'm a pro, I can do your back. Cold up, I got a pro bag.
SCW Counter-Strike kicking off here, folks. We got 6-man tag team action here. Big Vito, Nick Thompson, V Daniel versus The Reason. What's up, JC?
What's going on, Jenkins? Yes, what a great day for wrestling. Big Vito in Spartan Championship Wrestling. Did you ever think you'd see the day?
Very cool. Big Vito sporting his summer dress for this summer outdoor extravaganza. Very cool.
All right, the bell has tolled. This match is officially underway. Big Vito kicking things off against first class Justin Adams.
These guys came out to party. Now they look like they're ready to start business. This is an exciting match. The Reason's in trouble here, I'm thinking.
I mean, The Reason definitely have their hands full. Big Vito, while he may be wearing a dress, is nothing to be taken lightly. He is the toughest man to wear a dress. He started that trend.
He's clearly the most experienced. He's wrestled all over the world, WWE, ECW, and he looks like the strongest man in there. So I think The Reason finally bit off more than they could chew here.
I mean, not to mention, Big Vito, he had an undefeated streak in WWE.
Wow.
Not many can say that they've done that.
Very few can say they've done that, and I think he may keep it going here at Spartan Championship Wrestling. I don't know, but I notice only 3 members of The Reason are here. Lucas Finnegan could be lurking. That could be the secret plan of The Reason to get a win over here on Big Vito, V Daniel, and Nick Thompson.
Reason always has some tricks under their sleeves. And again, you know, Big Vito, just somebody who's traveled all over the world, all over the major companies. He was a developmental champion in Deep South, not to mention hardcore champion in WCW and a former WCW tag team champion.
Wow, those are significant titles. Quite an accomplished wrestler. It's thrilling to have such superstar talent here at SCW.
Oh, and Thompson with the body slam there, followed up by an elbow by V Daniel. And it looks like Big Vito, V Daniel, and Nick Thompson, they built up some chemistry already in the early moments of this matchup.
For you to touch my butt. They did.
Chris Steeler making Amber Heard type allegations at Big Vito and his team. I don't know what's going on there, but I certainly don't believe him.
Hopefully he has a good lawyer.
Yeah, that made the whole difference in a Johnny Depp case, huh? Here we go. The fans into this one. Clapping along. Steeler finally get back in the ring with Vito.
Only to tag out to Justin Adams, and
I spoke too soon. Adams is certainly arrogant, and he'd be happy to get in the ring there with Vito, I'm seeing. Probably not the smartest move, though.
See that one right there? Yes, she does.
Big Vito asking the crowd what else they want to see. Seems like the girls want something there. In the front row. Oh, what a rake in the eyes of Big Vito. And that'll blind you for a few moments with the back shot. Trapped in the corner now.
Adams very crafty and cunning when it comes to getting any advantage he can, and the thumb to the eye is their first tactic to try to get one over.
And the hip toss from Big Vito, followed by another. And he's going up, and what goes up must come down. Big Vito just seems like he's having fun with these guys. I mean, have we ever seen The Reason in this type of predicament here? They've obliterated almost the entire SCW roster in the tag division, but Big Vito might just make that difference and put a dent in their rankings here.
Usually Steeler and Michael are the most experienced, accomplished wrestlers in the ring, the veterans of FCW. Here you got Vito, decades in the business, making a huge name for himself along the way. I do think The Reason bit off too much here. I agree with you.
And now Big Vito tagged out to Thompson. Thompson taking over.
Get up, Justin!
Only a 2 count though. And again, the Reason struggling in the early moments here as Thompson going for the Irish whip here, but Adams countering it. Little back body drop only to be reversed to the roll-up pin.
Nick Thompson working over Justin Adams. I'm not sure what the tag team champions are thinking, but they've kind of thrown Adams out there to take the brunt of all this for us at the beginning. They got to be working the quick tags like Vito's team is.
V Daniel tagged in now, getting his first accident on the night and dropping Adams right on his face. Still 2. Plenty of fight left in the region. It's going to take much more than that.
I'm loving this 6-tag combo of V Daniel, Nick Thompson, and Vito. They should probably get matching dresses. What do you think, JC? That'd look pretty sharp.
I mean, hey, I'm really liking the teamwork here. I don't see why not. Notice though, Steeler had that blindside attack from the outside to Daniel, catching him off guard, ruining his momentum.
There we go.
Turnbuckle there, and now Michaels tagged in.
The Friesen finally getting a fresh man in there. That's how they're going to get victory in this one. The quick tags, in and out. And here comes Steeler. I think they read my mind.
Thompson trying to rally up the crowd for V Daniel here. Ooh! Vicious shot there to the head. Steeler tagging in Michael. And they got him up. The assisted suplex there from the tag team champions. And now Adams tagged in. And V Daniel might be trapped here by the Reason. The Reason finally might have taken advantage of this matchup.
Justin Adams, no stranger to grabbing handfuls of hair against his opponent. Justin Adams used to have long hair. I think he's figured out his signature plan to get even more advantages after the eye rake on Vito.
The double Russian leg sweep and the mocking pinfall. That's not going to take V Daniel out of the fight. V Daniel now strikes to the abdomen, trying to once again build up that momentum, reaching for the tag as Big Vito and Thompson try to meet him halfway, but it wasn't enough.
Let's make a wish.
As I said, the Reason, just a dominant faction here in SCW, having those tag team championships.
There's a reason the Reason has had those titles so long, and it's double team maneuvers like that. It's the experience, it's the cunning, it's
also the dirty tricks, James.
No one's ever accused him of not being dirty, and certainly when it comes to following the rules.
I mean, I'm not in favor of what they choose to do to gain the victory. I find it both just disgusting and terrible that they would do such things, but let's see how, will they win fair and square here? I mean, that would shock me, Jenkins, if they actually could do that.
Well, it seems like they're trying to go off the man with the least experience in there, the rookie V Daniel, and look at that, cutting the ring in half. Justin Adams holding that foot while Steeler comes in and signaling he wants to put Daniels away.
You know, Steeler always comes to the commentary table, throws my notebook around, bashes the plexiglass in our former venue.
We may have to hire a bodyguard if that's the case here, maybe.
I saw some security shirts around, so we might need to get them over here at the commentary booth.
Hey, that guy Finnegan looks like he needs a paycheck. Maybe if we befriend their fourth Reason, maybe we'll get some leeway here.
And Big Vito again with the hip toss.
Wow, Vito going all out on him.
Striking on all cylinders, but still only a 2 count. Going for the Irish whip, does Vito another hip toss.
Send him to good night.
Followed by the elbow, right in the center of the chest. But Steeler was there to break the pinfall. And everybody is in the ring now. We have a brawl in 3 corners of the ring.
One more time, one more time.
Big Vito saying, "You ready?" And just tossing each member of the Reason. A huge collision in the center. Thompson going to work on Adams, tossing him to ringside. Looks like V Daniel. Oh! Big Vito with the huge DDT. 1, 2. No way!
Your winners, Nick Thompson, V Daniel, and Big Vito!
I cannot believe what we just witnessed. What an opening 6-man contest. The Reason have finally got their just due. All their dirty tricks have caught up with them. And what an opening contest for SCW Counter-Strike. We will be back with more.